I got the idea to record the Weinberg Concerto because I did all his works for violin and piano. And I remember getting the score of the concerto, actually finding out that there is a concerto was exciting. So I ordered the music and I remember opening the score and I see dam dam ta da dam pam 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 pa. I think it's important to give this work a platform and so people get to know it. Weinberg, he knew many great violinists, David Oistrakh, Leonid Kogan. The Violin Concerto is dedicated to Kogan, one of the greatest of his time. And so there's a big connection between violin and Weinberg. The Second World War was basically the big cut in his life, and I developed a huge empathy for him and for everything that happened to him. He had to flee, but he decided to go east under the Soviet regime. He had a terrible life as well, so he didn't improve at all. But there were moments probably, and you can hear this in his music, where he had a lot of hope. I think the Weinberg and the Britten concerti together on one CD works very well. They have many things in common. Weinberg's life was strongly influenced by the Second World War. Britten, he composed his violin concerto under the impressions he had from the Spanish Civil War. Both concerti are extremely energetic. I think they both can take the audience within a split of a second, and there will be an immediate connection to the audience. The Britten I started playing several years ago already, and I immediately liked the piece a lot. It's technically very demanding, but the music is just fantastic, and it's composed in a very personal style of Britten, and this makes it very interesting. To record with the Deutsches Symphonie-Orchester Berlin was a fantastic experience. There's this pure joy of music making combined with an incredible perfectionism, and it was at the end actually not such a surprise that we finished the recording even 1.5 days earlier than scheduled. With Mihhel Kütson I have worked before, for example on the Alban Berg Violin Concerto. And from the very beginning we played together. It was clear that we do not need to talk about every detail, because we breathe in the same way. We understand music very much in the same way. And I always admired his musicianship a lot. And so it was really great that he could do the recording. I was very thankful about that. We were very lucky to do the recording in the Jesus Christus Kirche in Berlin. This place has an extraordinary history. It started with Furtwängler, who recorded already there with the Berlin Philharmonic, and some of the greatest artists of the last 50 years always went back to record there. The acoustic is like a jewel, and I'm very, very happy about having recorded there. Sure, as a violinist, there will always be Mendelssohn, Brahms, Beethoven, Sibelius, Tchaikovsky, the most standard and the great, really great works. But I do think that Weinberg should be in the repertoire, in the standard repertoire of a soloist. I think it's worth playing, and I think it will find its way to the stages. I hope so.